And this is what I meant about this area. You remember this area, right next to the computer factory? These refineries, which used to be the packagers as well, now serve no purpose because the packager will replace them. This little tiny thing right here, which ought to be pretty fun to set up. I'll show you in a bit just how I set it up, because first I have to, get rid of this. And you know what? While I'm here, I might as well give this a shot. I don't know if I did this right or not, but what I did to salvage the situation with the power, at least while I get the system back online, was just to disconnect a few cables, leaving only a few places left alive, so let's see what happens. Thought as much. So that didn't work as intended, but the consumption is now definitely lower. I'll need to see what else I can unplug though. But in the meantime, let's set up these packagers. They're so much smaller, I don't even know how to set them up properly. That seems about right. And of course we put one over here. Now we just grab this over here, put this over there. Quality of life, gotta love it. Alright, put it over there, beautiful. Now, here's gonna be the tricky part, placing this back up where it should go. Yeah, I could do that and leave it kind of ugly. Or I could do it slightly straight, like this perhaps. I think that works. And the lift shouldn't be too bad, so I should be able to get this going just fine. Okay, that's the packager setup, and so for now I'm gonna go back to killing power lines until I get my power back.
One eternity later.
And we are back online. And I don't know exactly what caused it. Probably just a combination of buildings plus maybe the change in, texture. That slight pixel that made my pipes crooked from the water extractors. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is we got the system back online, and before things break again, I'm going to show you exactly what I was talking about before. And also before things break again, you know what we're going to do? We're going to set up an auxiliary power station over at the oil processing plant. But for now, let's show you what's up. Alright, so we're up here, high in the sky, up in the stars as they would say, atop our lonely little tower, and lo and behold, what I've got over here. That's right, it's a hypertube cannon. Now, as I said before, I'm sure you've already seen other content creators do this, and I wanted to try my hand out at this nifty little thing. What it is basically a bunch of hypertubes connected together such that it propels you forward at incredible distances and incredible speeds. One more or one less of these can be the difference between completely wrecking yourself, flying way off the map and dying, or just using it as a nice little transport system, which is the idea I had in mind. I'm going to make a bunch of these at the tops of these towers, more than one of these towers, the next one being at the oil processing plant, such that we can use these to quickly transport between towers and between areas when the distances are especially too great. Because right now, hypertubes work. And they work, and I'm going to keep making them as analog as possible, but eventually the distances are going to be so big that it's not going to matter where I am. I'm going to want a bigger system. So we're going to try this out right now, and then I'm going to show you how I actually designed this to get to the top of this tower rather quickly. So as you can see, it launches us nice and far. It's not going to be enough at this current amount of thingamabobs of actual hypertube openings and whatnot to get to the next tower as soon as it's built, but you get the idea. A nice amount of distance traversed, and all I needed to do was stop myself with a little bit of jetpack, and we're done. And then the way I get to the top is through a similar hypertube cannon system, which I just want to show you quickly before I jump to the next section of the video. So watch what it does. It propels me, and all this is empty, but the distance is just enough to get this to pick me up. Nice and safe landing, no risks, no problem. So here we are at the oil processing plant, the soon-to-be oil processing plant. Currently stopped because, hey, apparently my power was still fluctuating, but with these fuel generators, I should get some power back. I've managed to assemble 20 of them, all nicely in place. They all fit rather nicely. I haven't plugged any of them in yet, but as soon as I do, boy, I'm gonna get about 3,000 extra power, and currently my max capacity is about 4,500, so this should solve the issue for now. Of course, I don't know if I'm getting enough oil or fuel for all of them, but one thing at a time. And lastly, there's this place, which I had originally set up thinking of putting my fuel generators down here, but then I realized they're kind of tall and they don't fit unless you make the floor a little higher. And then I desisted and just thought, you know what, I'm gonna have an empty underground, blah 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 blah. But then update 4 came or whatever. At some point this came along and boom, power storage fits rather snugly in here. If I maybe have a little floor less, like say this height, I could actually get a bunch of these down here. So this is what I was also talking about. I'm gonna have power storage down here, power being produced up there, and well, from here on out, we'll just keep on moving up. We have to keep building this place. By the end of this episode, though, trust me, there will be a before and an after for the oil processing plant. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing all these icons on my compass. I don't need to know where my oil is once I've already extracted it. And so you know what I'm going to do about that? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go into the map. And I did not know this was here before. Maybe they added it in an update that I just wasn't aware about. But you can toggle these things on the compass or the map. Now I'd like to have them on the compass. Maybe not so much on the map. One way I can remove beacons now is through here. Or maybe not remove them entirely, but definitely make them so that only the close ones appear on my compass at any given time. Much better. See, I cleared it up so that only the best and most important things are visible, like, you know, the hypertubes. I want those visible at all times, and even then I could change those as well, but now my compass is free of distractions, as well as my map too. So all is good now, and as you can see, I'm taking this small break to show you what I've done in the meantime. I'm running out of fuel in my freaking jetpack, but here we are. I've got some constrictors over there that will be processing the plastic into containers, and over here we've got the packagers. I want to get this place nice and up and running in time to, you know, finish the episode, but also to be able to make the tower and prepare for the eventual train station in this particular area. For now, yeah, this is the current progress. As the sun begins to set, and while I wait for some modular frames to be made, because as you can see, the power storage is very nearly done, I thought maybe I should buy some tickets, which since last time in the video, literally a few minutes ago, I had like 50 something, and since then, you don't want to know how many days it's been. So I'm going to print all these out while the points continue to be made, and taking advantage that, again, night is coming, let's buy some lights. Let's test these out and also get the ladders and all that. And let's just buy this real quick while I'm at it. I never designed any of my original buildings with lights in mind. Never thought there would be any lights, which is why I had all these, you know, sky roofs and, you know, makeshift lights with the windows and all that on the roofs being made. But now that we have this, it's time to light things up because I've noticed that the nights get pretty freaking dark. I don't like that. I don't like the dark. Alrighty then. First, let's check out the ceiling light, and this thing is huge. Why would I? Okay. It takes up at least a 2x2 space just for some comfortable lighting. That means that, yeah, most of my places I can't actually place one of these. I'm guessing there are a few factory ceilings I can put it. I know of a few that are high enough and wide enough to place, but we shall see. The ones I really want to check out, though, are the wall-mounted lights. Because this, I think, would be perfect for this area, don't you? Oh, yes, this sounds perfect. Just imagine that. You walk into your little base thing and blammo, it's already lit up. That would be nice. And you know what? It's looking pretty cool, but I do think it's a bit bright. I mean, they are floodlights for a reason, but I feel like maybe I went a little overboard with this. Power goes in here? Ooh. What the? Oh! Oh, that is cool. Oh, this just made everything 10 times cooler. Holy crap, I was not expecting this. Intensity can be lowered to not be that great? Question mark? Ooh, mood lighting. Oh dear. Oh no. Yellow, green. Oh, I could have a frickin' nightclub up in here, you know? Wait, night mode. What's, Oh! This probably means they turn off only at night. Yes! This is perfect. I love it. I love this. Okay. What if I just go standby? Let's try out the other ones just to see how they look. The floodlight tower is... very tall. Very tall, I can tell. As it should be, incredibly tall. Wow, can I change the size? No, but I can change the direction. This ought to be interesting as well. What about the street lights? What if I put one of these in here? Ooh, these can be diagonal. Okay, that's what I kind of wanted to see, a diagonal looking light. That could actually be good. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm excited for this. New things are always nice, but this is exceptionally nice. Very good, very good, very good. Ooh, this is exactly what I wanted all along. Thank you, developers. Thank you so much. It's so pretty. An actual ladder. Oh, this changes everything. For now, I'm going to leave this here and pop on back in once everything is set. Just you wait till you see the power storage, though. Just you wait.